Did I ever lack self-confidence? To be honest, yeah, I did lack self-confidence. Confidence to me is a tool that you use to do great. And then if that tool it is not um, well understood, or it is not well protected, it gets damaged, right? And sometimes you have to repair or you have to replace, right? So to me, self-confidence it plays a role, man. For us to speak in front of the camera, self-confidence. If you don't have it, you won't be on the camera. For us to speak in front of people, that's self-confidence. If you don't have it, we'll speak in front of the camera. So there are many things that tend to destroy that, or tend to affect that, what you call self-confidence, right? So for me, if I can call back, it was my body when I was fat. I ain't gonna lie, I was fat and lazy. I used to be that guy who come back from school, watch TV, eat, sleep. That was my lifestyle. I didn't participate in sport. I didn't work out, eat and sleep. How how will I ever be in great shape if I'm just doing that? When guys are playing soccer, I ain't there. I'm socializing with people. I was always that person who was interested in other people. I like to have conversations. As much as I was taking self-confidence, right? I was afraid of girls because we've been not having experience in that nature. When I was in primary, I was never into girls. I was just into grooving. That's what I did. So me being under the influence of alcohol, I would have this confidence to speak to girls that I feel like I like, but if I was not influenced, I would not say anything because I was fat. I never had anything cool that people can know me off. I didn't play sports. Uh, I was never the cool boy. I didn't wear cool clothes, so I was that boring dude. So when I was drinking, I was in a space where I can feel happy, and then I used to hang around with other guys. My peers were boring, man. So these other guys who introduced me to music, and then and I fell in love with that, right? So when I was in primary, initially my dad introduced me to jazz, which is dope. I still have it today. Then my cousin introduced me to 50 Cent back then. He used to say, go share, it's your birthday, whatever it is. And then this friend of mine, TBK, shout out to TBK. So they had this group that they call themselves the Oceans. I think it was the Ocean, something like that. So it was a group of teenage boys who were influenced by hip hop music and culture. So they would wear hip hop clothing, walk hip hop, date hip hop, everything was hip hop. So they formed a group. They even have their own songs. You can check them on YouTube. I think they have their own YouTube channel. Yeah, it's something like that. So they used to they used to make songs, beats. They used the software to call Sonic. Is it Sonic? I forgot, man. Now they would record. They would play instrumental songs, do a verse there, and then it's a song, and we play it in the show with us, and then we will give our opinions those songs, right? So I liked how they did that thing when it was dope, man. Understand? Where was I going with this? So most of those guys, it was easy for them to get girls. And I didn't have that. Understand? Because they had style. And also I like this. I wanted to be like them. But that didn't materialize. It didn't materialize, yes. Because of my parents couldn't afford those type of clothes, man. You see? Yeah. So let it go. So I was left with the other guys who were not hip hop guys. They were just, I would say, my banzi guys who were like, Cavella, all that, the Vice jeans and all that, So yeah, then I was introduced to those guys who like grooving a lot. When there's inter-high, there were higher caps, and that group was called Nkamudira, I think. Those guys, man, they had the influence, man. They used to do parties and people will come and support. It was a group that is teenagers of different skills. Understand? So they had the support. So I was hanging around with them. No one. So that's how it is. I was never a guy who used to hang around with his peers. I like to hang around with older guys. I learned a lot, right? You learn a lot. You learn a lot from older guys, right? Then you do with your peers, because with your peers you're doing the same thing. So with other guys, you can learn from watching them or learn by doing with them, right? Yeah. So that's how it is. So I never had that confidence. My confidence started when I started lifting weights. Because people will say, hey man, I see you, man. And it feels so good, man, hearing those compliments from guys. Changing the walk, now your legs are starting to grow, you see, your chest starting to grow, man. We used to compete with chest presses. Like who can do many reps, who can push so much weight. That was the thing. That's how I started to have confidence. And also what? Lifting weights also helped the confidence. And also, this thing's embarrassing, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna help the other guys. I never knew how to kiss, never. That's some of the reasons why I didn't date, because I didn't know how to do it. I'm not gonna mention this girl. If she see this video, it will be a lie. It will be what again? It will be a miracle. Right. I told her, this girl, I think I just got my lessons, passed. And then I was telling her that, no, man, I have this problem, and it has been affecting my relationships. Because I was scared. I don't know how to, man. She just said, Wozala, come here. I went, man, go. At first experience, man. Like, you could feel different emotions. Oh, my blood is running, getting hard and all those stuff. Man, from that point, my confidence even rised further. Because that's what was killing me with girls, because I didn't know how to. Understand? And these things, they don't teach you at home. They say go and, they don't tell you, and then, but you can learn that, you can see that they say go and learn on the streets. So that's how it was. Understand? So it rose, and then in 2020, when I was overweight, right? For me to see myself getting abs, man, 10 times the confidence. Today, I can speak in front of the camera. When I was in high school, I was laughed at because I couldn't present in front of people. I was scared. it was not easy for me. People used to laugh at me, you know. But today, those people who are laughing at me, uh, most of them, they don't have these platforms. They don't share this kind of conversations, you know. But I do, because I had a problem, and I was aware that I had a problem, and then I was willing to learn and have experience so that I can share and teach you guys. So guys, don't feel bad if you don't know how to kiss. Don't feel bad, but someone will teach you, and once you been taught, when I be good, understand? So don't feel bad. It's the same as not knowing how to have a conversation with a girl. It's fine. What you can do is this, man. Start reading books. Read books. And that way you'll be able to start conversations. And that way you'll be able to teach her. Or you can exchange value. You understand? That's how it is. So I read books. Nowadays it's quite challenging because I'm doing something that requires me to be always on it. So what I do is this. Sometimes I listen to these guys. I listen to DJ's Boo. I listen to Pen of the Black Pen. These two guys, man, how they see life, how they are as individuals are amazing. So I learn a lot, and also Vuzu Tempekwai. So me observing their content, it is refreshing. But once I'm done with what I'm busy with now, I'll go back to my reading. I advise other people. Other people come to me and ask me advices. How can I approach this thing? And I will give them my way of how to solve the problem. They will implement that way and they get the best results and they will thank me after. Other people that come with me with relationship questions and how to approach, how to go about it, I will give my thought about that thing, they implement and they go well. Some people understand that maybe they're not yet fully healed. They will just give me an introduction about what they're going through, and I don't want to push, so I will give them space. And once they're cool, they will come back to me because I can understand what they're going through because I've been exposed to a lot of stuff, right? Yes. So that's one of my talents. I'm someone that can analyze. I'm someone who can read. I can read the room. I can analyze a person. Okay, this. Then I will have an idea, and I'm gonna try to ask a question based on what I've analyzed or what I've the output, and ask is this thing like this, and then most of it 10 of 10 9 of 10 of 9 of 10 10 of 10 anyway, so is yes. That's how it is, you know. So that's one of my talents. I'm able to analyze, I'm able to teach, I'm able to guide, I'm able to that's one of my talents, right? So I utilize it to my advantage that I can be able to make a difference in people's lives. But it would be so selfish of me not helping people with what God has blessed me with, right? And these other talents, you get to see them as you do other stuff. Network marketing has helped me a lot in terms of understanding people. When I was dealing with different personalities, man, you would deal with rude people, you would deal with kind people, a lot of personalities. I had to deal with all that. So shout out to Life for giving me that education that you can never get it from school. You can only get it from business. But all the hustlers, they know what I'm talking about. Every day you come across different customers, you know. Some are rude, some are good, some are, friendly. You name it, you come across that. And I can also give like advice to people who wants to buy cars and houses, man. And I will give my thoughts around that based on how I understand how these things work. And then they go with it because answer has weight in it. Understand? So, man, if you are a guy, man, you ain't reading books, man. There's no value you're gonna put out. All you gotta do is just to consume, and then base your life off what other people says. But you don't read and learn to find out more about how you can change the world. But I understand we're not the same people, right? And they can never be the same. But all we can do is this: we need to try to think. We use our minds, and then where we see we can help, let's help other people. It would be so selfish of us seeing a problem and not suggesting the solution. It's fine if they ignore you. At least you try to make a difference. There's so many people, man, I try to help them. Some they listen, some they do not. And it's fine. I won't feel guilt because I know that person in the future that when I come back to me and say, yo man, you said so. You want to check his late. So some people have this thing of saying that I want to listen to him. Doesn't have money. It's not rich. Why should a material thing come to judgment? Why should you judge based on man? Listen to what I say to you. Maybe that person has money doesn't say anything that adds value to you, but that person doesn't have money can change your life. So you need to stop judging people. Understand and listen. And then when they say value, absorb it and then apply it to your own life. So you can change your life also. Understand? So yeah, that's about it. Peace. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let's turn it around. Subscribe, share, like, comment. So let's get it, guys. Guys, let's keep the energy high. Let's keep the energy high. No negativity. It's not about education. It's about personal development. If you are a person and you're not interested in developing yourself, man, you ain't gonna be attractive. No one's gonna be interested in you, man. Understand? This is to all the ladies and the men out there. Please develop yourself. Understand? Where you like improve, and then the way you do good amplify, so that you can be great. I'm out.